Hi there, everyone. Hope everybody's doing good today. I'm doing pretty good. It's been rainy, dreary today. Yeah, not much. Wouldn't want to go out and do much at all. But, however, we did go to Aldi today because they had spiral sliced hams for 95 cents a pound. I know we bought a turkey breast somewhere on sale. I think it was Kroger, for 99 cents a pound. And we were thinking about having that. We were going to have that for Easter, but after looking at them hams, I don't know. I think we might have that ham. I'll show it to y'all after a while. I want to say happy birthday to YC Green's son Nicholas. 15 years old today. All right. On our prayer request today, Michael Murphy, they found a partial blockage in his intestines. Terry Henson's niece Jennifer starts dialysis soon. Tumbleweed has an unspoken request, and for Sarah to have, I don't know how their appointment went. It was yesterday, I believe, day before yesterday, but I don't know if they've heard any results yet. Let me know, Tumbleweed. And Terry, if you could let me know when Jennifer is going to have to start her dialysis, give us like an update on that. And Phyllis Stokes has been real sick for 7 weeks and is going to have part of her liver removed. My sister-in-law Angel's having surgery April 25th. Jennifer's friend Shelley starting 6 months of chemo and radiation. And then they'll see what they have to do after that. And Jennifer's youngest niece is blind and she's having some ongoing procedures. And Jennifer's back's been bothering her. And the mother of 2 children at Jennifer's Vacation Bible School is diagnosed with cirrhosis, and she's been given 5 years to live. Joy Tucker's friend Brian was in a car accident and had both of his legs broken, and he has a head injury also. Crystal's nephew is having surgery. I guess it's this coming Monday. And Kathy Mulligan fell and shattered her elbow and broke her arm. She went through the surgery and it went well. She's just got a long recovery ahead, and physical therapy and all kinds of stuff, I'm sure, bless her heart. Let's remember Dog, the bounty hunter's wife, Beth. They say she may not make it too much longer. And Joyce Tucker, good friend Shelby Sizemore, passed away. Please remember the family, and Joy's pretty upset too, as anybody would when one of their friends or relatives pass away. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I want to pray for everybody on the list today. Please help everybody, whichever their need is, Lord. In the Lord's name I pray. Amen. Okay. Yeah, we just been hanging out in here. We just got out for a little bit, went to Walmart Aldi and came back. And hadn't hardly got to use my chair much. It's too dreary and rainy out there, but we sat down in some yesterday anyway, even though it wasn't. It was a little bit nicer though yesterday. Okay, our Bible reading today comes from Exodus 3:11 through 14. And but Moses said to God, "Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt?" And God said, "I will be with you, and this will be the sign to you that it is I who have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship God on this mountain." Moses said to God, "Suppose I go to the Israelites and say to them, 'The God of your fathers has sent me to you,' and they ask me, 'What is his name?' Then what shall I tell them?" God said to Moses, "I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am has sent me to you." And that takes care of that. Now, that is amazing. I wonder what how they ended up with the name of God when he actually, maybe is there another word for I am that they may be using, or we may be using and didn't even know maybe the meaning of it. I don't know. I know they call him different things, besides just God and everything. So I'm not, super knowledgeable about, things in the Bible. I've probably read most of the Bible at one time or another, but, it takes a long time to get full knowledge of everything, and I just keep at it. Okay, our devotion today is entitled, Are You There? When his wife contracted a terminal illness, Michael longed for her to experience the peace he had through his relationship with God. He had shared his faith with her, but she wasn't interested. One day, as he walked through a local bookstore, a title caught his eye, God, Are You There? Unsure how his wife would respond to the book, he walked in and out of the store several times before finally buying it. To his surprise, she accepted it. The book touched her, and she began to read the Bible too. 2 weeks later, Michael's wife passed away at peace with God and resting in the assurance that he would never leave or forsake her. When God called Moses to lead his people out of Egypt, he didn't promise him power. Instead, he promised his presence. I will be with you. In Jesus' last words to his disciples before his crucifixion, he also promised God's eternal presence, which they would receive through the Holy Spirit. There are many things God could give us to help us through life's eternal challenges, such as material comfort, healing, or immediate solutions to our problems. Sometimes he does, but the best gift he gives is himself. This is the greatest comfort we have. Whatever happens in life, he will be with us. He will never leave us nor forsake us. Amen. That's good. That is good to know, because sometimes you feel like you're all alone, if nobody understands what's going on with you. Maybe it's depression. It's hard for people that don't have depression sometimes to understand what might be going on, in your head. And it's different for everybody, I'm sure, but I myself, I never know when it's going to hit me, the depression that is. I try to just stay positive, upbeat, and the promise that the Lord will help in his time. So I just do what I need to do. I tell people about the Lord. I give them my testimony, and I hope that it helps them in some way. And I help people in any way I can. I'm physically not able to do a whole lot, but prayer doesn't take muscles. Okay. Now it's time for Jokes of the Day. Okay, let's see here. Wife: what is the difference between complete and finish? Husband: when you met me, you were complete. When I met you, I was finished. Hey. That is not nice to say now. Okay. He's kidding. I mean, right? In May, we'll be married 42 years. To my sweetie. At work, one coworker says to another, excuse me, may I disturb you shortly? Of course, what is it? Nothing. I just wanted to disturb you. Just go away. Trying to work. Co-worker. Oh, yeah. Teacher: what do you think? Who do you think invented dancing, children? Little Johnny, my guess is it was a big family with just one bathroom. That might look like a dance going on. Two men talking on a bus. I've been riding this bus to work for 15 years now. Friend, Lord, where did you get on? Ooh, buddy. Not the sharpest knife in the box. Okay. A centipede boy says to his mom in a shoe shop, remember, Mom, this time no shoelaces, please. Ooh. I have hard enough time, tying two shoes. Can you imagine 100? Man. Okay. Doctor, your cough sounds much better. Patient. And no wonder I spent a lot of time practicing. Okay, patient. You're clever. Job interviewer. And where could you see yourself in 5 years, Mr. Jeffries? Me, personally, I believe my biggest weakness is in listening. What was it? Hit the door, Mr. Jeffries. I added that part on. Okay. I made a beginner's mistake and went shopping on an empty stomach. I'm now the happy owner of aisle number 7. Alright. Last words of a skydiver. Oh crap, those annoying clothes moths. Oh. Clothes moths. Yep. And now it's time for Joy's joke of the day. How do you prevent a summer cold? Catch it in the winter. Makes sense. Thank you very much, Joy. Now, I have to get me a drink of water. And now it's time for Who is this? Yesterday. Who is this? Let's see what we got here. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Oh. She go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. Okay, come on now. Come on. Get with it. Oh gosh, how did I? Okay, no, I'm on the, that was Friday. Okay, I'm on the right one. I remember that we were missing a picture. I don't know if she ever was able to correct that or not. But our man of the day yesterday was Carl Weathers. Great guy. Been in a lot of stuff too. And he was in the Predator movie with Arnold when they were all young, kind of, you know. I think that was like in the 90s. And then the Rocky movie is Apollo Creed, you know, his nemesis. And then the woman, and I didn't know, Carrie Underwood, but she had won American Idol. See, I used to not watch it, but I watch it now because they like it, so I watch it. Let's see. Be fair about it. Okay, let's see now. For tomorrow, I'm going to show you, I think, young pictures of them. And we'll see anyway. Okay, this one here, pretty young. I mean, looks like a teenager or something. He was in Universal Soldier with Jean-Claude Van Damme, and he was a Russian boxer on the Rocky movie, in one of the Rocky movies. He was that big Russian boxer. I think it supposedly killed somebody or something in the ring. And then a woman, yeah, we got young pictures today. Famous singer. She sang "All I Want for Christmas Is You and We Belong Together." And I don't know much more about her, but those are supposed to be pretty popular songs that she sang. So guess in the comments who you think it is, and then tomorrow I'll show the all grown up version. Now, this back over here, it's tablet time, tablet time. All right, let's see where we left off yesterday. Oh, tablet time. I remember that. Oh, that was funny. And then I don't remember this one. Let's see what these gals got going on here. I went to an aerobics class the other day. I don't know. By the time I actually, I guess this will work. I stretched. I went to an aerobics class the other day. I stretched, bounced about, fell over a few times. I was in agony. By the time I actually got my leotard on, the class was over. All that trouble, you sound like, wow, she's having a rough time. It was just trying to get her leotards on. That was funny. Okay, let's see what we got here. I don't know what this is. I got to kind of preview them if I haven't looked at them yet, y'all. Make sure, you never know. Never, oh yeah, never give up. Hey. Look at him, he's got him a hold of his neck. I'll strangle you if you try to swallow me. Okay, we can't show that. That's for tomorrow. Here's the pizza. It was fabulous. Let me let it load a little better. It was fabulous. I'm gonna keep getting, as long as they have it. I have a feeling that the garlic one they'll probably be out of a lot at all. I should have looked today, but we've already had it twice, so that's probably good for now. We love pizza though, and pizza's really not all that bad for you. The thing is, I don't usually eat anything with it, but I need to eat something with it, even if it's like applesauce or something. But that had the turkey pepperoni on it, and there was no grease that I could tell. I mean, they were a little wet like at first, when you first took them out, but it really wasn't grease. It's just moisture, I guess, but they taste pretty much the same. Very little difference in them and regular pepperoni. And they've got like 50% less fat or something like that. This here is Teresa, Sassy T, sent this to me, and it's like lasagna, but I think she made stuffed meatballs and used lasagna noodles and stuff. So I was watching her make it today. And, oh, it looks good, y'all. Anything that's like lasagna or lasagna, oh yeah, love it. Thing is, I'm not supposed to be eating much cheese, so I have to take like 3 Lactaids, when I eat cheese, because it will bother me. I swear it's like you guys want to be found. That one, look at that one egg, he's in camo. Pretty smart that he's camo egg. That wouldn't be hard to paint. We used to do eggs. We had fun doing them too. And that's just when they just had, you couldn't do much fancy or anything with them back in the day. Don't talk to me about suffering. In my spare time, I'm a writer. Hey! A little rat running across the pond over there. I don't know why, but today, you know, I do this every day, and I usually send them to YouTube, you know, for the people that don't watch, but they're, you know, friends of mine on YouTube, and for some reason, all the ones I sent today, it said it was, what was it said? They were against companies, not company standards, communities, their community standards. And one time they did that over YouTube, over one of my shows that had Suzanne Summers on it, but she was not naked or anything. I mean, she had a dress that kind of went at an angle. If y'all see the picture they blocked that one too, not YouTube. I mean, Facebook did, but it wasn't nothing. And y'all know that you've seen a lot worse than that. I mean, it was just her in a nice modern dress, you know. It was cut down this way, couldn't even see anything at all. So I never understood that. And then today, all these here, I mean, this one here is nothing. It says last tweet. I don't understand it. It never happened before, so I just ain't worried about it, you know. I didn't do anything. Do the same thing for a long time now. I've been doing They should do Easter boxes. That would be ideal. Instead of a basket, they like boxes. That's what I've heard. We don't have any cats. We've had them before. I just like animals. Like all pets. I mean, we've had a bunch of dogs and stuff. It's just, you know, I'm having so much trouble and stuff. We just don't think we could take the care we need to of a dog. You can't just put a dog out in the backyard or something on a chain and just leave it out there. We would have to interact all the time, and I just can't, you know. When I lost my last little buddy, Pugsley, my little Chihuahua, that hurt me so bad that I ended up sick, and actually I don't know for sure if it was why, but I ended up in the hospital a week later after he passed. I mean, I really was attached to him. You know, we all were, and I can't, it's hard for me to want another one and be attached again. But maybe if I go in remission, maybe one day, because I do love dogs. And I love cats too, but we've had a little bad luck with the way they connect. This says, the basic slip and fall. They're all like, hey. And this one's, I think it's funny. It's not bad or anything. Doesn't seem too deep. Them guys are like, I don't know. Okay. That's all of that now. I'm going to show you first the ham. 95 cents a pound at Aldi. Better get yours or they'll be gone. This is since Tuesday, I guess, when they came out. I knocked my thing over. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, their brand that they use is Appleton Farms Spiral Slice Hickory Smoked Honey Ham with something juice and glaze packet. And here's the glaze packet right here. And I'm going to tell you, we got one of these way back before Christmas, and if you were to see my video around then, I believe it was, or New Year's, one of the two, either Christmas or New Year's, we got one, and they are delicious. And you try to find one for that price. It's any count, you know. I mean, really, I looked in Kroger's ad just to see, and the cheapest one they had was their brand, was the Kroger brand was $1.99 a pound. And like I said, I would put the flavor of this one and everything up against the best ones I've ever had. I mean, I'm sure there's better ones somewhere, but for that price, we ended up paying, it was 15, it weighs 8.94 pounds, almost 9 pounds. It was $15.11. I believe we paid $8 and maybe about $8.50, maybe $8.50 for it. So you just can't beat that, y'all. If y'all have an Aldi and you don't shop there or anything, you might want to just swing by if you're wanting a ham for Easter before they're gone, because typically Aldi, they're just get what they get, you know, what they think they're going to sell, and that's it. I mean, when it's gone, it's gone. I did notice some people were asking me about those nice recliners that we got, and they did. We thought they were in last week's ad, but they weren't in last week's ad. They had the rocking chairs, which is what we wanted to buy originally, and just plain chairs. This week they've got more stuff, and they've added the recliners to them. The recliners were $29.99, or are $29.99. The rockers were $24.99, but we're so glad we got the recliners because they're so comfortable. If you have the money and you're going to be outside and stuff, sitting out like we're going to do, and things, you might want to jump on one of those if you have the money available, because they look like they'll last a really long time. Not like those cheap ones you get that, you know, they're lumpy when you get on them, that the old plastic weave stuff on it, and that stuff just rots in no time, and you know, it won't hold any weight on it. And these are like a canvas stuff, almost. It's just like woven, but it feels like almost like a canvas. So anyways, that's about all that, but I mean, that's good information for y'all if you're interested in something like that. Okay, now we're at What's for Dinner. What's for dinner tonight is Seafood Saturday. Last night was pizza night, Friday night, or pizza Friday night. Okay, now I already had some of these because we make it into 2 meals. There's 10 in here. They're like $3.84, I believe, at Kroger. They're really good. They also have fish sticks that are about maybe a little bit more, you know, that have something like 40 in them, but you get more breading, you know, with the fish sticks. So 10, we divide these into 2 meals. And then like last week, we had the shrimp from Kroger, and it was $5 for 9.2 ounces, I believe it was, if I remember right, talking to y'all. And so we wanted some more. We were gonna think about. We got some scallops that are frozen, but we keep on the, you know, one night we want them, one night we don't, one night then we got to talking about the shrimp being so good. But Aldi has 9 ounces. Now see, the box from Kroger was bigger, and it was like this, and then inside of it had a little plastic bag, you know. And they were down in there, and you just pulled it out, and you're like, wow, you know, they could have put that in a little box. At least they look like they have made use of, you know, a smaller box in this, because it weighs 9 ounces, right down here, and it looks really good. We have not tried this, so we're going to try this tonight. I don't think I think shrimp's pretty good for you. I mean, it says about 2.5 servings. We'll have to make it into 3. But I'm hoping there's 12 in here. But it is full. You can feel it. I mean, it's even bloated up some because it's full. You can feel them in there. So I'm hoping that if there's 12 in here for $3.99, y'all, compared to $5 on sale, that other was $5.99 regular price. So you're talking $2 difference. So we check these out, and we're gonna probably get probably a couple times a month at least get these, because they're just really what I like with it. And then last week I think we had just maybe, I don't remember if it was tater tots or something, y'all. I don't remember what we had. It might have been one of those, it was one of those broccoli fries, I believe it was. But the last time I ate the broccoli fries, this time there was pieces in it instead of it being mushed up, and I had trouble with that. So I think I'm just going to stick to the cauliflower fries, because they're like mashed cauliflower inside of it. They're just like potatoes or something. So, earlier today, because we like this better cold, we went ahead and made this. This is Aldi's version of, you know, pasta salad. Or what is it the other? I forget what the other one's called. Pasta. It's not Pasta Helper. You all know what I mean. It's pasta salad. I can never remember the name of stuff, like the name brand or something when I want to. I'll remember it in a few minutes when I'm done. But this stuff's really good. I think this was on sale because I remember telling Joy. Regular, it says $1.29. I think this was 99 cents this time. And we like this one the best, the ranch and bacon. And a little tip for you. Always put extra mayonnaise because with the amount that they say, let's see what they say in here. A half a cup is never enough. Never enough. Unless you don't want a lot of mayonnaise in yours because of calorie reasons or whatever. People think of mayonnaise as a dairy product kind of, but it's not really because eggs are not dairy. So, and people think that about eggs too, but eggs have nothing to do with dairy. So, I'm just saying, But, okay. But this stuff is a lot better if you let it cool for a while before you eat it. You can eat it warm, but I think it's way better once it's cooled down a little bit. So, right here. Right here, here you go. Let's put it back in there. We're going to, I guess, freeze this. It's a little early to have it out. I don't think it would bother it being a smoked ham, to leave it in the fridge, but we've already got a lot of stuff in the fridge right now, and I don't want to just cram it full. If the air doesn't circulate as good, it won't cool as good. But, so, that's what we're having on Seafood Saturday. Everybody, please press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And I appreciate all my new friends that I've seen, and I'll talk to each and every one of you, and I'll be visiting too if I haven't already. And press that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have a great Saturday night. We're going to have family time. We do every night now. I was spending too much time. All of us were spending too much time on our tablets and phones. And it's, I've got floaters now in this right eye, and I had cataract surgery on both my eyes. So it's aggravating to me to turn around in less than a year. Well, no, it's been more than a year. Let's see. Yeah, it's been several years since I haven't done, but still, now I'm having floaters, and it's probably from keeping my face in the tablet and phone all day and all evening. So I need to take breaks to help to see if that makes a difference also in my eyes, plus spend time with my family. So that's, good advice for anybody, and but everybody does what they know they need, that you can do. And I was overdoing it, and now that I'm getting more active and stuff, if you're sitting there like me and falling asleep with your phone in your hand when you're trying to do things, not because of what you're watching is boring or anything like that. It's just because you're so tired and, physically and mentally wore out, and you just, so trying to get to bed earlier too at nights. But I'm sorry to ramble on, y'all. I just want some of y'all to get to know me and all my new friends. Please come back, and I'll be seeing you at your place. So everybody have a great evening. I appreciate you. There's my pen. Thank you so much. Have a great night, and God bless.